I got ball! I'll take it!
Watch him!
Shoes. I got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. You used to
hey, yo, right there!
Got set the charter for breaking the rules. Now I'm a little smarter, I'm keeping it cool. But I've been balling since the 4th grade. Football t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. My grandpa was deep in it. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting that education. My daddy was hustling.
Hey, right there!
I done dodged 9 times. Living like it's such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living like it's such a dirty game. I can make that money a couple times. I ran through that bag and won't left a dime. The first claiming they hooked up the ride was really the first ready to slide. I take it in stride. Spent trillion on foolish pride. Costing me never ever ever gonna slide. You might as well brain cells just like fish they for a real long time. 2020 my year, my star gon' shine by the time. No, gon' be blind, but I've been falling since the 4th grade. Boo-boo t-shirt with the rope chain. My granny was singing in church. Mama worked like 5 jobs. My uncle was getting that work in. My auntie was getting an education.
Hey, you got it!
Yo, right here. I done dodged
Who's got ball?
9 times. Such a dirty game. I done dodged 9 times. Living life is such a dirty game.
Hey, swing it! Push him up!
Who's mad?
Stay there, stay there!
Peace be under you. Mind frame, you don't speak. Suck at you. Time change front door. It's open. Come on in, circle.
Oh, hit down.
It's off limits if you trouble in. I can spot it like computers. You ain't got to drive. Just wait for me.
about personal hubs. There's no place like home, and in 2K22, moving up the professional world means a lifestyle upgrade. For you, my NBA and my WNBA fans, there's gonna be a much more detailed approach in 2K22. The players on the court have always mattered, but this year there's an added emphasis on the personnel that scouts, trains, and coaches them.
Now, this is your starting five. At 6'9", number 2, Blake. At 4'6", number 12, John Harris. Guard 6'2", 11, Haru. At guard 6'5", 13, James Hurtis. Forward 6'10", 7, Kevin.
We're wearing our costumes. We hope you are too. And with pregame routines coming.
Kevin,
Clearly. David, thank you. And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Bay and Grant are the forwards. Josh Jackson out there with Cunningham. And it's Stewart in at the 5, home in the paint. And for the Nets, the talented guard. Well, it's certainly... Greg, as a parent, how many pieces of candy do your kids get to have in one night?
Oh, they came back loaded down, and you can't let them eat it all. Maybe 5 pieces or so, and then you hope they forget about it. Just try to stagger it and get to Christmas.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. MP comes in for Blake Griffin, and Paul Millsap subbed in for Joe Harris. The pass to Cunningham. Inside to stop the run. And Stewart finishes it off.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here's MP, and it's in off the backboard.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's covered by Irving. Durant against Bay. 4 on the shot clock. Detroit needs to get off a shot. And Stewart gets it to go.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
Last game for Brooklyn, they picked up the W against the Pacers. Irving passes to MP. Outside Millsap. The kick out to Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Irving's got his second bucket of the night.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Stewart finds Diallo, and he's going up for the alley-oop, and the dunk by Stewart.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
There's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Harden, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Shot good by Diallo.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Takes it from 10. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. A 3-ball. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Nets out in front. They lead by 8. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports. Well, plenty of firepower, but Kyrie Irving committed to digging in.
I wouldn't be able to do it without our bigs. So.
Now it's been a real... in for the Nets. MP's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for Harris. James Harden, he's checked in for Brown. And Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. Then for the Pistons, Stewart's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Bay comes in for Joseph. And it's Cunningham in for Lee. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin. And he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
And the big three out on the perimeter. Irving the 1, Harden at the 2, and Durant the 3. MP is out there with Paul Millsap. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. For Detroit, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. To the middle, here's Durant. And then Durant with the jam.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots. And does a really good job setting up the shooter.
This is it for Grant. Bay with it. Back to Grant. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Grant's got 8 points in the quarter.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's MP. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Cunningham looking it over. We got 33 seconds left in the second quarter. Floats it up for Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Boy, take a look at the hops of Grant. I mean, really getting up and sending a message with that alley-oop.
Harden outside. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Pistons. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
Jeremy Grant, he is feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Detroit Pistons. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. Right back after this break. And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. An exceptional performance. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know.
Catch a throat full from the fire vocal with ash and molten glass like I am Gyro Joker. The volcano out of Iceland will conquer and destroy the rap world like the learned from a pro as a mentor. Started with a bird nest and burned it to a cinder. That'll get the party kicking, plus the little smelting like chicken. As the dollar continues to lose momentum, we need land to represent them. Gold is up, version on. Trendy, I'll change the cash, it's version on. More secure investment, food and water, a couple of gallons for your cutest daughter. Thank him as a Yankee fellow southerner. Don't forget the general rank. Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor. Get the fatter check split. How much for 100,000 tons of correct shit? Price seafood, prices like a real nice. Hooping out the most, birds out the sky, then spread a lot, say no why. Get the machine, ready on the fireworks, clean up. Y'all know where to see the wire drugs. Black tea still snack on sweets, and get stacks with the creep on creep.
We hope you're enjoying the game and you're watching the season premiere of NBA 2K TV. Next up, how has gameplay changed in NBA 2K22? We asked gameplay director Mike Wang. Welcome back, gameplay director Mike Wang. Congratulations on the launch of NBA.
We're the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Thanks everyone for joining 2K Sports for this Wednesday evening presentation of the NBA. In this one, we'll see the Brooklyn Nets going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Hi folks, Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaFour. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, BA.
Yeah, Allie, team's definitely motivated to stay in the top six. Good stuff there, thank you. Now Atlanta's starting five. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the four with Capella at center. And it's... Did you feel like you were at full speed?
Well, BA, I always came into training camp in pretty good shape, so opening night I felt ready to go. That's not always the case with every team, and usually teams that struggle, it might take guys half a season to be in great shape.
Gallinari, he's checked in for Capella. Outside Irving, from the arc. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth, showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
A nice shot by Gallinari.
When Gallinari pulls up for 3, it's usually a high percentage shot, so smart at taking outside looks.
Harden finds MP. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. And the basket is good.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
For Atlanta, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go.
You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Bogdanovich with it. Playing Washington, he was nearly unstoppable. The kick to Hunter. Clock at 4. And the Hawks with another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks. And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
To the middle. In close. No good off the glass. The Hawks leading. Outside Young. The shot comes out.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. And the imagination of Kyrie Irving finishing around the rim. He says it goes.
I just go back to being in my backyard and
changes for Brooklyn. MP is checked in for Okafor. Harris comes in for Brown. And Irving is subbed in for Mills. So for the Hawks, the star-studded backcourt of Irving and Harden. Joe Harris out there with Paul Millsap. And it's MP in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's the Nets 5. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Right outside. Pass to Hunter. And here's Bogdanovich. Collins outside. Gets the 3 ball to go. Collins has got 9.
Collins does a nice job there preparing for that shot using his base.
Harden with it. Picked up by Collins. MP against Wright. Here's MP. Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Young. Not going to go that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. And going against Atlanta, their first meeting on the year.
They took the season series against this opponent last year. High-profile games are the best.
Team second. At the line, number 16.
He's off on the first.
And out the line, shooting 2.
Good on the second one. For Atlanta, they've gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in this second quarter. Young inside. He's guarded by Irving. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
32 seconds left to play in the first half. Kicks it out to Collins. Just 5 on the clock. Unloads from 13.
And people have criticized Harden for his defense before. But the truth is, he's showing tons of improvement in this area.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes.
So a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Nets out in front. They lead. And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat.
First question, what are you most excited about for NBA 2K22?
Oh man, there's so many things. I think probably the thing that I'm most excited about is just to watch all the YouTube videos, all the Twitch streams, read all the Twitter feedback, and just see what people think of the game. This is the most exciting time for us as developers, to see all the hard work throughout the year kind of pay off into this one moment of everyone getting to see the game for the first time.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. Good Friday night to you, sports fans. You've come to the payday.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, James Harden moved past Larry Bird on the career points list. Harden said, passing one of the greatest ever is a great honor. I just got to continue.
I agree, David. Every word of it. Absolutely. Thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. And it's Irving in at the one. And for the Pistons, Bay and Grant are the... Look here for Detroit. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Stewart. Diallo comes in for Jackson. And Lee's subbed in for Cunningham. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. MP's checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. Brown is checked in for Joe Harris. It's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Over in the corner, Brown. And Paul Millsap, the bucket on the assist by Brown.
And with long arms and great strength, Millsap can make plays bigger than his actual size.
Now here's Diallo. He's covered closely. Olynyk against MP. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Olynyk, right wing. The three. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap. And it's Millsap with the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing here by 8. Down low, Olynyk with the steal. Grant kicks to Lee. To the inside, Olynyk. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get to the basket.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Corey Joseph's checked in for Bay. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Brooklyn. Joseph against Harden. And here's Mills from the arc. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Meet your point guard. Harden stirs the drink for you as effectively as he scores.
Bounce pass, Joseph. Grant surveying the D. Pass to Diallo. Shoots over Brown. Rebounded by the Nets. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Shot's good by Mills. Mills has got 5 now.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively. here so far.
Grant outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The basket's coming early and often in the first quarter. It's Detroit up 5. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And plenty of scoring on this team, but Kyrie Irving knows he's...
Coach just wants me to be aggressive,
Agreed. Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Stewart's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. Bay comes in for Diallo. Jackson, he's checked in for Corey Joseph. And it's Cunningham in for Lee. And a new group in for the Nets. MP's checked in for Okafor. Millsap comes in for Nicholas Claxton. James Harden, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Irving subbed in for Patty Mills.
He was born into a basketball family. I played with his uncle. Jeremy Grant has paved his own path, becoming a highly sought-after wing. He secured the bag. Oh, yeah, $60 million contract in 2020.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. The talented guard pair of Irving and Harden in the backcourt. Paul Millsap out there with MP. And it's Brown in at the 3-second. And Cunningham with the slam.
And I really like how effective Jackson is in the pick and roll. A solid passer when they run those sets and knows how to find the open man.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
MP against Stewart. Outside Irving. Shoots over Grant. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. Irving's got his first bucket in this one. Cunningham passes to Grant. They double him with MP. Pass to Stewart. Can't hit that one. Good defense by MP. Nets trail by 4. Brown outside. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Stewart. To the paint. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Harden inside the three-point line. That's good. And it's Millsap with the assist. And now just a 2-point Piston lead. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Pistons lead by 2. And we'll be back. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Hey, and so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Chris Webber, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. Wet. Wet.
Back everywhere we can get it.
Is there anything else in regards to gameplay that has been added to the new 2K that has never been added before?
Well, we have some new badges. Those are going to be changing the game, changing the metas, I think, a little bit. We're giving you loadouts this year, so you can create whatever badges you want, and then if you have a different player or just a different situation, you're playing in a different context, you can create a second loadout and kind of just equip different badges. And there's so much with the on-court experience that's new, that's never been in the game before.
So much activity in Canada's largest city, Toronto, a world-class location for tonight's broadcast. Welcome to 2K Sports. What could be better than kicking back on a Sunday afternoon? Now the opening lineup for the Brooklyn Nets. Harden at the 2 with Harris at small forward. Durant and Griffin the combo out front. And it's Irving in at the point. And for the Raptors, Anunoby the 3 with Siakam at the 4. Goran Dragic is out there with Fred VanVleet. And Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Birch, he's checked in for Achua. Boucher comes in for Siakam. Barnes, he's checked in for Anunoby. And it's Trent in for Dragic. Toronto trailing.
2 minutes left.
Here's Barnes. Nice D from Brown. For Brooklyn, they've got 8 of 15 shots to go. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Clever feed by Kyrie Irving, moving the ball to a teammate with a quality look.
Toronto has gone 2 of 5 from beyond the arc in the first quarter. Harden against Trent. There's the drive. Banked it in off the glass.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
Outside Irving. 1:19 left in the first quarter of the game. Shot from 12. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
He's going off this quarter. A huge reason why this team is on top.
VanVleet, the pass to Birch. Here's Barnes. Lets the 3 fly. Offensive board. Shoots over Brown. The jumper from the wing off target. The Nets with the lead. There's 42 seconds left now in the first quarter. Here's MP. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
And Birch slams it in.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. Irving against VanVleet. Got a hand on it. And here's Trent. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. From downtown, on target from range. Trent's got 5 now.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
Kyrie Irving has been on display. And always ready in the clutch. Kyrie Irving says he saves his best for the fourth quarter.
For me, I just try to feel out the game.
And Irving, perhaps underrated. Going with almost an entire new group here. Achua's checked in for Birch. Pascal Siakam comes in for Boucher. Anunoby, he's checked in for Barnes. And Dragic is subbed in for Trent.
The smaller guys want to get into the body when they get inside. Get into the line, a good outcome for Kyrie.
Shooting for Brooklyn, Kyrie Irving at the line for 2.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
And so in the game for the Nets, Durant the 3 with Griffin at the 4. Joe Harris out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's MP in its center, filling out the middle. Here's Boucher. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. To the paint. It's Griffin with the drive. And that comes off the assist by Durant. Durant's got 3 assists now in this one.
When Blake sees a lane to the basket, it looks like his eyes lights up and he attacks.
Pass to Dragic. And there's 1:38 left in the first half. Out to the right wing. Achua passes to Dragic. Shot clock at 3. Takes a 13-footer. VanVleet misses.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Well, Candace, always great to get your take on things. Great to have you on the broadcast.
It's an honor and privilege to sit next to you guys. Thanks so much for having me, Brian.
Well, it's always interesting to hear from a great announcer who also is a great player.
It doesn't always translate that way, but Candace is a special talent, and she puts in the work.
Achua can't hit. The Nets have gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Something else I like out of them so far. They're throwing their bodies around in the paint and scoring inside.
Birch, he's checked in for Achua.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Here's Dragic. No good. Had a chance to end the run there. The 3, here's Harris. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
You know, Blake Griffin, he gives you a little bit of everything offensively. Terrific court awareness.
Time called here. The Raptors decide to talk it over. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Brooklyn this season.
And these two teams will face off against one another 4 times. It should be fun.
So you know each game they play will hold a lot of importance to both teams.
Birch the pass to VanVleet. Dragic outside. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first half. 6 on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get off a shot. He buries it from 3. VanVleet's got 8 points.
Comfortable in catch and shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
Outside Durant. Back to MP. And so that's the end of the first half. Nets out in front. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Well, you look at Kyrie Irving in this game. He's been everywhere.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy.
So we see the Nets taking the W here. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.
What's going on, Coach?
MP, how you feeling? You getting a little more settled in?
Yeah, I feel good. You know, I feel like I'm getting to know.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit him with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like a...
Is there anything that the community requested that you were able to give them in NBA 2K22?
They always request a couple things with shooting. Contests were big. Shot contest, logic, and just interior defense in general. I think they felt that could have used a lot of rework, and they're totally right. It's a system that needed a lot of extension, so we spent a lot of time just making sure that the blocking felt right. You as a defender, if you jump at the right time and you're in the right position, you were awarded.
Coming right up, the Nets taking on the Bulls. For Brooklyn, 10 games in the book, and they've won 8. The week is starting off right. Monday night, and 2K Sports presents the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer D.A. Take it away.
Hey, Kevin. The Bulls last season missed the playoffs for the 4th straight time. Coach Billy Donovan said you've got to enjoy the process, the struggles, the joys, the pain. You take...
Donovan knows what he's talking about. I think he's on the right track. D.A., thank you. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Wing pairing, it's Harden and Harris. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. And it's Irving at the point guard position. And for Chicago, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Levine. Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Johnson. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Kobe White in for Ball. And a new group in for the Nets. MP's checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Kevin Durant. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for Joe Harris. And it's Mills in for James Harden. And a fortunate turn of events for Brown last year. Dorsey was traded from one of the worst teams to one of the best.
And what I respect is how scrappy, how hard playing, how defensive-minded a guard this guy is. But he's also willing to fit perfectly around stars. He finds a way to do all the dirty work and make himself effective.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Millsap passes to MP. They get it back. Millsap, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Outside, White on the pass to Williams. It's rebounded by Paul Millsap.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Here's MP. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Levine can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Pass to MP. The shot comes out. Bradley with some nice D. And so White will bring it up for the Bulls. It's a three-point game. Nobody near Williams. That's good, and it's Levine with the assist.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Bradley. Levine against Brown. Levine kicks to White. Shoots over Mills, and that one released in time, but no good. It's all tied in Chicago. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short. For the Bulls, Zach Levine's checked in for DeRozan. And it's Lonzo Ball in for White. Then for the Nets, MP's checked in for Okafor. Millsap comes in for Nicholas Claxton. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Patty Mills. Bulls trail by 4, setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Paul Millsap on out there with Irving. Then it's Joe Harris. And it's MP in at the 5 spot. 1:07 left in the first half of the game. Here's Irving. And it's Chicago with the rebound. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejection.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Irving passes to MP. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
And they've repeatedly poked inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Caruso kicks to Williams. Ball from long range. No good that time. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to. Located.
Millsap with the steal. Good if it goes. The shot, no good. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. Scoring, rebounding. He was all over the place during that quarter. They are riding his performance right now. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try.
Now into the line for the Nets.
Going with an almost entirely new group here. Tony Bradley's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for Johnson. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's White in for Ball. And a new group in for the Nets. MP's checked in for Griffin. Millsap comes in for Harris. Bruce Brown, he's checked in for James Harden. And it's Mills in for Kyrie Irving. Bulls trail by 6. So with Vucevic on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. Levine is out there with Williams. Then it's White. Then there's Bradley. And it's Caruso in at the 2. 5 to shoot. Levine inside the three-point line. Mills with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
MP against Bradley. Now, here's MP. He's guarded closer. And the Nets miss again.
Well, you know, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
White the pass to Bradley. Teardrop shot. That one misses. Good defense by MP. Durant in the corner. Now the feed to MP. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Bradley's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Mills with the steal. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Durant dishes to Mills. Here's MP. Good work there as it goes. MP's got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Here's Levine. And the rejection by MP. Out of bounds. Bulls ball. Chicago keeps possession. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What?
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat.
We were awarded for that. And so that's one of my favorite things about 2K22 is the balance of just offense and defense and contesting shots, open shots versus contested shots. Shooting when you're wide open is a lot easier this year compared to how it was in the past, as shooting contested is a lot harder. So there's a bigger skill gap in terms of shooting, finishing at the rim. Oh man, there's so many things to talk about. But I think that
Let's meet the starting at center. Blake at center. Let's hear it. Starting his ball.
Hello out there. Before we get going here, we have time for a pregame court.
Brian, thank you. Well, James Harden's one-on-one scoring ability.
He is deadly, Allie. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Nets. Harden at the 2 with Harris at small forward. Durant and Griffin the combo out front. And it's Irving in at the point guard position. And for the Magic, Isaac and Carter up front. Anthony is out there with and a new rookie.
Coming onto the floor.
But yeah, I think you have to give them a pass their whole first year. It just takes a minute to adjust and acclimate, and a lot depends on the age of the rookie as well.
MP is checked in for Brooklyn. Millsap comes in for Harris. Pass to Lopez. Isaac outside. And it's Lopez. That time all the assists by Isaac.
You know, he doesn't rack up a lot of assists, but Isaac is a willing passer, and I think he's going to continue to grow in that area.
Now MP. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Pass to Fultz. Here's Bamba. He's guarded by Irving. Bamba, that's good.
Good strength that time from Bamba. He's accustomed to getting bodied on the way up and still finding a way to finish.
Millsap, the pass to Harden. Millsap with it. Now here's MP, covered by Lopez. Got a piece of it. Fultz against Harden. Pass to Suggs. Bamba up top. He's guarded by Millsap. Bamba misses.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Down low. Here's Bamba. Blocked.
Pretty cool to see Millsap turn shots back. I mean, he's a mobile, athletic, big man who is taking pride in his defensive work.
And I'm glad we got to see the mobile one block once more. What a play.
Letting him know up front that he's on the hunt tonight and eager to knock away shots. I love it.
Brooklyn making some changes. Brown, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Mills in for Irving. 6 to shoot. Pass to Suggs. Here's the three. The shot off that time. Brooklyn shooting an excellent 56% in this quarter. Harden, the pass to MP. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists tonight.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Here's Suggs. Shoots. And the Magic again can't hit. James Harden. He's been the guy making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. We welcome you back to second quarter. Making some changes. Carter, he's checked in for Lopez. Isaac comes in for Bamba. And Anthony subbed in for Fultz. Isaac and Carter up front. Cole Anthony out there with Suggs. And it's Wagner in a small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic.
Superb concentration from the big man there. Carter Jr. is experienced at converting difficult shots.
MP, the pass to Irving.
2 minutes.
Right side Durant. Marked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
3-second violation. Orlando ball.
Orlando's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Suggs. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
After a deep collegiate championship run, Jalen Suggs looks so ready for the pressures of league play.
Oh, he's got ice in his veins for sure. Taking his college team to the finals with a buzzer-beating three-pointer, that kind of grit will serve him well in the NBA.
Here's MP. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. MP's got 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
And, you know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Anthony outside. Driving to the basket. Carter can't get it to go.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
For Orlando, they've gotten 7 of 15 shots here in the second quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Give him 8 points now.
Carter did this against high-level college competition, consistently showcased the ability to score efficiently.
Carter against MP. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second. The layup misses. The 11-footer. Oh, MP with a block. For three, here's Harris. Knocks down the long J. Harris has got 6 in the quarter.
Shutout from beyond the arc in the first quarter. He's now got 2 for the game.
Here's Suggs. That one's wide left. And so it's Brooklyn. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. And they've got a comfortable lead in large part due to their three-point shooting. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. We are seeing an outstanding... Durant in as the forwards, and it's Griffin in at the 5, down low. Pass to Mills. It's Brown on the wing. Here's Millsap. And here's MP. Goes back up. The rebound by Bamba. Outside Fultz. Second chance shot. Carter. No good there. Oh, nice D from Millsap. Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10. And look. Sharp.
And you know, this team expects Harden to dominate like this. It's amazing how easy he makes it look.
Pass to Suggs. Three-pointer. The shot is good. Fultz making the play. Suggs has got 15.
He's caught fire here in the second half. Better late than never.
And here's Millsap. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. MP outside. Clock at 6. It's Brown on the wing. Over Isaac. Here's MP. Count it. Give him 8 points now.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Here's Suggs. He's guarded by Mills. Here's an 8-footer. Suggs with the bucket.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
Harden, the pass to MP. Tipped away and stolen by Bamba. And the Magic pushing it up now. Here's Fultz. Hits the front of the rim and out. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Magic.
Orlando coming onto the floor for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton.
There's 6 seconds left in the third quarter. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime, they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit 'em with finesse. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat.
For the gamers.
How do you keep everyone happy from the pro player to the casual player?
Oh, wow. That's a good question. And one that we are constantly asking ourselves, too. I think the main thing that we try to do is give people flexibility in terms of modes, in terms of difficulty levels, and in settings. So if you are brand new to 2K, my best recommendation.
The Mississippi River and the skyline of New Orleans as we are near.
Kevin, thank you.
Tremendous, David. Thank you for that. So the next starting five. The talented guard pair of Irving and Harden in the backcourt. The post pair, Durant along with Griffin. And it's hip.
Now, fast, you're going to have to make decisions that don't catch up with the speed. And that means making the right quick decisions and not rushing things. If these teams get ahead of themselves, the first ones to do that, they might find themselves in a hole.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Jackson Hayes comes in for Williamson. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Alexander Walker. And Satoransky subbed in for Devontae Green. One place we've really gotten used to seeing Josh Hart make an impact is on the glass.
You know what's huge about that, Kevin, is a guard willing to go in and get rebounds just ignites the fast break. I know there are big guys that bust out, but when a guard does it, he gets up to speed and is surveying the floor, and that's where Josh Hart becomes one of those guys that has tremendous value in starting your fast break.
Durant's checked in for Kyrie Irving. MP against Hernan Gomez. Here's MP. No good there. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
Nets leading by 12. Over in the corner, Brown. Down low. And MP with the basket on the assist by Brown.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Satoransky looking around. Inside. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
MP right side. From short range. And that's good off the glass that time.
Defensively, they've been a step slow here to start.
Pelicans trail by 14. And Satoransky kicks to Ingram. Passes it to Hart. Millsap with the double team. Hart the pass to Hernan Gomez. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the drive. Satoransky gets the bucket.
Just a much smaller defender on him. He does the exact thing at the right moment. Goes straight to the rim.
Durant just inside the line. Can't nail the jumper.
You know, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Out to Ingram. Shoots over KD. James Harden getting it done for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We come back right after this. with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nets pretty much in control here, it would seem.
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
There's so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So for New Orleans right now, Hart is out there with center Ransom. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. MP's checked in for Okafor. Millsap comes in for Nicholas Claxton. James Harden, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Kyrie Irving subbed in for Patty Mills. From downtown, it'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down to 6 on the bucket from Alexander Walker.
And Ingram and his court awareness continue to grow. A terrific dime there.
On the wing, Harden. To the inside. Here's MP. Pelicans with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with Brooklyn this year.
A matchup that only happens twice a year. These interconference battles can be a lot of fun.
Yeah, this one will be for sure. Interconference matchups are always pretty fascinating just because of timing on scouting and how often you watch teams like this affect some of the unpredictability of the East-West battles.
MP outside. Over in the corner, Brown. Graham against Irving. In the corner, Harden. The tray. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harden's got 11.
And those assist numbers have always been there for Kyrie, spotting an open teammate that time.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Ingram from deep. And it's MP with the rebound.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Harden against Williamson. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Here's Valanciunas. Coming in off a 12-point game his last outing. Loads it up for Williamson. An emphatic LU jam.
We try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Nets lead by 5. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down. Pelicans. Hernan Gomez comes in for Williamson. And Hart subbed in for Nickeil Alexander Walker. And then for Brooklyn, MV comes in for Blake Griffin. And it's Mills in for James Harden. Free throw good, Hernan Gomez. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
Shutting the floor for the Nets. We've got Mills. Paul Millsap out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's MP in at the 5. The Nets shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
And they had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And Ingram has got the ball here for New Orleans. 15-point game. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. And it's good, 2 points. And Gomez has got 6 in the quarter.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
At the elbow, it's MP. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Nets lead by 15.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Ingram kicks to Graham. 40 seconds left to play here in the third. They double him with MP. Graham, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Valanciunas, and he comes up with the deuce. Valanciunas has got 8.
No holding Valanciunas back there. He gets physical and gets through the contact.
MP left side. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Valanciunas has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Pass to Hart, over Irvin. Charity stripe shot. Misses the shot. And so it's Brooklyn. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The guard pair, Graham and Alexander Walker. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Hernan Gomez, and it's Hart in at the 3. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Tries again. That is good. And the Nets lead is cut down now to just 11 on the basket from Valanciunas. KD on the wing to the paint. And MP gets it to go on the assist from KD. That's 10 points for MP. The Pelicans shooting 43% from the field. The pass to Alexander Walker. And here is Hart. Knocks down the 3 ball.
You can't afford to let Hart get going from deep. He's ready to shoot it when given the opportunity.
MP against Valanciunas. Here's MP. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Now Hart kicks it to Valanciunas. Another one falls for New Orleans.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Timeout called the Nets. 2021 was an unusual season to say the least for players, coaches. Brett, there was a lot to adapt to. How do you think you would have handled the condensed schedule?
It's a good.
And so it's Brooklyn with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2.
I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. Sweat. 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 Sweat, 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 sweat. Keep on looking in the mirror, yeah. Put it through the Brita, get clear. Ooh, shield my heart from the tears. Ooh, rice bag case it get wet. Ooh, Slip and slide out of last year, facing my ocean of fears, trying to take it to a new tier. Evaporate, I disappear when it get too hot around my peers. Yeah, I'm off the boards, trying to ride the wave. I'm at the port, I'm charging when I'm drained. My news feed, my breakfast for my brain. Yeah, I need my retinas rinsed. I'm in the pool, trying to stay afloat, driving through the lane like a boat. Buzzer beater, pressure make a go. If I hit it, it wins. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Ooh, ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Ooh, ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop until I break a sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. I keep dripping, hit them with finesse. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Every day I wake, I know I'm blessed. Blessed. Ooh, wet. Pull up like I barely hit the net. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop, break a sweat. Break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat. Break a sweat. I don't stop, break a sweat. 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 Ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, wet. 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 Ooh, ooh, wet. Sweat. Sweat. Ooh, ooh, wet. I don't stop it. 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 I don't stop it.
Now keep singing. Yeah, I got the rock from all the boards drop. They saw the rock and tried to walk on. Play fair, give them a clue. Bare feet in the street. No, it isn't the shoes. Try stop me, they like me. I found them keys and drop freeze. I'm just a young man. Keep trying to search like I'm Jumpman. I don't really care about who it is. They wanna see me not shooting it. Black Panther and low suede Pumas. See me on the court like okay boomers. Now keep singing. I can't find a lie. So I keep looking. So
but the pro players, they have strict demands, and they, you know, and this is our comp. This is a lot of Twitter. This is a lot of people who consider themselves like, you know, 2K veterans and people who play the game like hours and hours every day. We are constantly kept in check by them to make sure that the game is skill-based and that you are rewarded if you understand the game of basketball, if you understand, you know.
Let's meet the starters for your Oklahoma City Thunder. At forward.
Greetings, and we've got...
Hey, Brian, you...
Oh, yeah, he's had some good ones, Allie. Thanks. And checking out Brooklyn's opening lineup, the superstar trio on the floor together. Irving and Harden the guards, Durant on the wing. Paul Millsap is out there with Blake Griffin. And for Oklahoma City, Derek Favors out there with Isaiah Roby. Then there's Lou Dort. New season. Established themselves in a pecking order.
You know, B.A., teams always hope that a young player steps into a big role. This part of the year is rife with playing time to be claimed.
And the Thunder making a change here. Baisley's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. MP's checked in.
Boy, and when it comes to providing leadership, everyone tackles it a little bit differently. Irving isn't that Kevin Garnett type motivator. He's not going to talk all game like Chris Paul. This guy leads with his play.
Pass to Giddey. Takes the three. Knocks down the triple. He's got 5.
Boy, wide open teammate. Really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
MP outside. And And he buries his first look. And what we've seen is guys want to play alongside Irving.
Yeah, people who know him best vouch for him and will even join a team partly because of him. Plus, this guy is so insanely talented. You know when he's on, he gives you the best chance to win.
Oh, the Thunder, another three!
That's 3 buckets in a row off assist.
The Nets have gone a fantastic 8 of 11 so far. Pass to MP. A minute 31 left in the first quarter here. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Jerome's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Oklahoma City now. They're on a 13-5 run. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Baisley. Shot clock at 6. The three. The rebound by the Nets. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would have thought the opposite.
Oh, they pick off the pass. Brown against Dort. Pass to Jerome. Here's Roby. 43 seconds left in the first quarter. Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Roby. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Roby's got 7 points.
I like that. Lou Dort knows I don't have an opportunity, but I can put a pass on time and on target and get my teammate the bomb. Nicely done.
They swipe it. 3 on 3. Wide open look. And it's MP with a rebound.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment. Brooklyn going with almost an entire new group here. MP is checked in for Okafor. Johnson comes in for Claxton. Durant, he's checked in for Irving. And it's James Harden in for Mills.
Sure, James Harden has ever been labeled a point guard, despite the fact that he's a great facilitator. But last year, boy, that's exactly what he became. He took that challenge and ran with it.
On the floor for Brooklyn, they've got James Johnson. Bruce Brown is out there with James Harden. Then it's MP, and it's Durant in at small forward. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. And it was Kyrie Irving who vocalized that Harden should play the point.
You never know exactly what Kyrie's thinking. Boy, his IQ is unbelievable. He knew the dynamic between himself, Harden, and Durant. And when he told James to play the point guard, that is when this team took off.
Johnson passes to Durant. To the inside. MP no good. The Thunder have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Pass to Baisley. They double him with MP. Here's Giddey. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Harden. 10 points for him. Here's MP. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Oklahoma City's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey, defended by Brown. Clock at 6. Dort against Durant. Dort's shot is good. So Dort's got his third basket on the night right there.
Give him credit. Improving in the second quarter. Just great adjustments.
To the middle. Here's MP. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists. Tonight.
Yeah, the focus of the defense. I mean, James Harden was able to use that attention and turn it into a hoop for someone else.
Gilgeous-Alexander up top. It's Dort on the wing. Shoots over Durant.
A very skilled defender, outstanding with his positioning, and he's got incredible length to contest shots.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. It's the Nets, up 2. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Group substitution here for Brooklyn. MP is checked in for Griffin. Claxton comes in for Millsap. Brown, he's checked in for Durant. And it's Mills in for Harden. That free throw good from Irving. And there's a 10-second limit on free throw routines. But we see some players ask for time before they get the ball. Brad, do you think that should count as part of their time?
You know, BA, I don't see why not. I mean, it's about keeping the game moving. So asking the ref to hold the ball longer, not exactly compatible.
Ty Jerome is out there with Maledon. Then there's Isaiah Roby. Then there's Darius Baisley. And it's Williams in at the small forward position. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder.
Well, communication pays off for Baisley. Getting the ball at the right time for the right shot.
Oh, that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Thunder have gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Pass to Maledon. And 1:01 left in the third quarter. Such a wide open look. And now just a 4-point. Brooklyn lead.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Irving, the pass to MP. In close. Connects, the jumper drops. MP's got 8.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Pass to Baisley. Here's Roby. And there's the 3-second call. This one on the defense.
At the line for your Oklahoma City, Theo Maledon. One shot.
And the technical free throw is good.
Not an easy situation for Theo Maledon to come into the NBA. You're learning a new language in the midst of a pandemic, but this guy made the most of his chances.
Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Here's Maledon. 11 points in the game. With the teardrop, it's stolen by MP. And pushing it up the floor. Here comes Brooklyn. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Irving's got 15 points here in the second half. Oklahoma City trailing. Dort outside. Five on the clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Maladon blocked. Can they get it back? And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. This one belongs to Brooklyn. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have two choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They didn't.